Jay here, Stretford, Paddock. This is the Paper Talk. And yes, we're in the studio, but no, it's not live. But that shouldn't stop you getting involved in the comments. Let us know what you think about all the latest news. We're going to be talking about the morning after the night before. It was a good night, wasn't it, at Leicester? A third win on the spin and a second away victory, back-to-back away victory this season. Who'd have thunk it, eh? So we're going to be talking about Ten Hag's comments after that game. The fact that Cristiano Ronaldo is kind of breaking another record, sort of, which I'll get into. And also, could our Antony be set to start against Arsenal? I certainly hope so. So we're getting into all those stories, so make sure you are getting involved too. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit the like button, and if you've not done already, give us a subscribe. We want to get to 700,000 subscribers by the end of the season. Well, not the end of the season, actually, no. By the end of the year. And with your help, we can do it. Right, let's get into it. We'll start off with Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, who was on the bench again last night. And this was the last time, there's an article in the Athletic about this, and Laurie Whitwell, a friend of the channel, says the last time Cristiano Ronaldo made 3 consecutive appearances off the bench was in December 2005, a period so far back that Duncan Ferguson was one of his opponents, and Edwin van der Sar was a teammate. That is far away. That is a long time ago, isn't it? But Ronaldo seems to be, I don't know, say happier, but more accepting of his role in this team. He applauded the fans last night. There was a message on Instagram as well, sort of praising the fans. So he said, thank you for your support. I mean, I know we're not talking about earth-shattering moments here from Ronaldo in terms of his reaction or whatever, but he doesn't seem to be sulking, which is something considering he's obviously not got his summer move that he wanted. He is at the club at least until January, and he is, as I just mentioned, playing that bit-part role coming off the bench, but it's a role he seems to be up for doing. And he came on, he was lively last night, he almost scored with that overhead kick that sent Joe Smith into euphoria. But this might be the role for Ronaldo moving forward. I know we're short up front, and Martial's got injury issues. There's still a debate going on about whether Marcus Rashford can actually play down the middle and be effective. So you would think that maybe there's going to be opportunities, or definitely be opportunities at some point for Cristiano Ronaldo. It's just how sort of patient he will be. But at the moment, he's doing the job that's asked of him, of Erik Ten Hag, and you can't really ask for more than that, can you? Especially for a player of the calibre of Cristiano Ronaldo. In the autumn of his career, shall we say, 37 years old, being asked to come off the bench, but he's doing a decent job. The other big story this morning is centering around Antony. Are we going to see Antony even start against Arsenal now? Ten Hag stuck with the same team, didn't he? From the Southampton against the Leicester game, it was the same 11. Quite rare that for Manchester United, but that's what he did. When he was asked about Antony, whether he'll play against Arsenal after the game last night, Ten Hag says, we will have to see. He did today's first training, and then we have 2 more team sessions, and then we will have to see for Sunday. Of course, I'm really excited. A really good signing. He will bring temperament, creativity, fighting spirit, and we need quality in numbers in the offensive department. Now, when you spend, whatever it is, 85 million quid on a player, you think you'd want to get him in as soon as possible. But Ten Hag's a bit of a stickler, isn't he, for fitness and being ready. Most people thought Casemiro would have started last night, but he didn't. He stuck with a team that was successful against Southampton, and it paid off because no matter what you might think of Scott McTominay, I thought he had a good game. I thought Christian Eriksen and Bruno as well in that midfield did very well too. So it's not definite that you can say, oh, Andy's definitely got to come in. He's 100% certain to come in because Erik Ten Hag may look at it and go, listen, I've got a team here that have been doing well, they've been playing well, they look settled, we're getting winning goals, I might not need to change it. But that sort of hints that there could be something happening there. And you would, I know he likes to stick with the same team, but you saw Jadon Sancho look knackered, didn't he, when he came off. Marcus Rashford, it's the second time I've seen Marcus Rashford in the last few games getting treated for cramp. So in terms of fitness levels, yes, they're doing what's being asked of him, but they are sort of hitting a brick wall around the 65th, 70th minute for a few of these players. Maybe he does need to freshen up a little bit, give one of them a bit of a breather. I don't think anyone would be complaining if Antony made his debut against Arsenal. Arsenal, of course, are flying. Just one final one as well. There's a great team spirit at Manchester United at the minute, and no better is that epitomised than in the defence. You've seen defenders cheering tackles and high-fiving each other and hugging each other. And I like that. I like to see that camaraderie. I like to see that unity. I like to see these players look up for it. We were talking about this on the watch-along. When you see sort of Diogo Dalot flying into a tackle and getting up and hugging Martinez and David De Gea getting involved and everyone seems to be on the same page, it's good to see, and it must be pretty frustrating for a rival attacker when you're getting tackled and then seeing them celebrating in your face or whatever. So there is that unity there, and a big part of that has been Lisandro Martinez. And what I also like about Martinez, I mean, I love loads of things about this guy. He's just acing it. After the game, he does a bit of turbo replying, doesn't he, on the old Instagram and whatever. I think it's mainly Instagram, to be fair, where he starts replying to his teammates, and he was doing it last night. He was just giving sort of little compliments and well done and all this sort of stuff, and laughing and joking with a few of his teammates when they were posting their post-match messages. And it might sound trivial, but we haven't seen that happiness and that unity at Old Trafford or at Manchester United for, well over a year, have we? Since the sort of the start of last season. If anything, we're just used to seeing apology messages from certain players and fans just trolling them. So it's good that we're seeing these players on the same page. It's good that there seems to be a friendliness and a unity there. And you need a bit of that. You need that team spirit, because it's been sorely lacking. Not just team spirit, you need quality. And for the first time in ages, it feels like we've got both. We've either had one or the other, haven't we, for a little while, but now we've got the quality and we've got the team spirit, and hopefully that can continue into the Arsenal game and beyond. We will be here for the Arsenal game. Of course, we'll have the watch-along. You can have the two Joes, I think Joe Smith, Joe McGrath, and the other Housewives' favourite, Jordan Simpson's going to be on the watch-along for that. We've also got the preview that's going out later today. We're going to be previewing that game, so make sure you're checking that out as well. We've got the brew later on. We've got transfer review over the weekend with Stephen Howson looking back at the transfers, not just United have done, but also the top 6 clubs have done as well. So there's loads going on. So make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. We've got merch as well, so go and check out the merch at paddockmerch.com. We've got all sorts, so you don't want to miss out. This has been The Paper Talk with me, Jay. Thanks for watching.